right into it. Look, when you're out here on your journey, getting yourself together, women are going to start obsessing over you, man. And they're going to assume that you're an F boy. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this before you guys, you know, get your panties in a bunch, just playing off the whole F boy thing. Women use the F boy statement, you know, to, if you don't know what F boy is, I can't say the cuss word, but it's the F word. Women use the F boy language to dismiss a guy that they know is out of their league, right? And it's easier to just call him an F boy when he can't get fooled by normal female nature of a lot of manipulation through words. And see, when you're a strong man and you can't be manipulated, and most of the time, strong men try to get away from females and women that are trying to pin them in a corner to get that male to match their energy. But a real man that's on his journey that they're going to call an F boy, if he's cornered, of course he's going to match their energy and more than likely reseat them in their female nature. You know what I'm saying, through those words. Now, once you do this, you can be called an F boy, sassy. And what we need to be doing, I can't remember the name of the channel I was watching, but we need to be doing is when you're called sassy or, yeah, just, I mean, they were using zesty, but when you're called sassy, you treat it as a derogatory term. You know what I'm saying? The same as, they would treat the B word because they mean it in every sense of the word derogatory. It's not meant in any kind of way to be flattery. So, when they're online running their mouth and calling grown men sassy, those women that you hear that out of their mouth, you need to be interpreting sassy the same way they interpret the B word. So when they see a dude using the B word excessively, women get a certain feeling about that guy. Like, oh, he's aggressive. When they're saying sassy, get that same feeling about those women. Don't let it slide. They're aggressive. They're unnecessarily using derogatory terms against men that they don't really know. They just don't know any better, and they're not well versed while also being ignorant. So we need to classify women that like to use that word sassy or whatever, because it's a derogatory. It was no other group of women that made that a thing except black women, and I'm going to point that out because it's specifically something that black women like to do in the community and have been doing for quite some time, right? Insinuate a certain thing about a man that's known, to like women and be heterosexual. But it's funny how they will play both sides of that. They will insult that man with the very group that they align themselves with to take out that very same type of man. And whenever it's convenient for them, use that same group and use it as a derogatory slur towards, the men that they don't qualify for. It's crazy. Listen, sit down, be still. Try to watch the show. It's 1 a.m. out here. So I don't want to put you in timeout, but I will with the quickness. And while you're out here handling your business, and see the crazy part about it, you'll have women that will say these things about you and act this way towards you, and you won't even know them. They'll just come out of nowhere and feel the need to check you. And for some reason, they think that that's normal and sane. We're dealing and trying here, y'all. Women will call you an F boy, be respect and talk to you any kind of way. Like, for example, Weapon X from the 20v1 up in there and destroyed respectfully. Those black women feel like they needed to check him, put him in his place, right? They felt like he was sassy after he only returned the same energy that they were giving him, right? They were giving him the energy first, and he was still calling them queens. You can call them queens or whatever, but they're still going to call you an F boy. if you don't take a knee, if you return the energy they give you, because just like that show, right now we're in buck breaking rituals. I mean, every time, I mean, it's not just black men, they're buck breaking all American men, but the buck breaking got to stop. That show is a humiliation ritual. We all know that. The guys are supposed to sit there and take these, half them like they walked off the street looking at females that don't do nothing. Some women in there be saying on that 20v1 balloon popping show, some of those women, they'll crack on these dudes just to take up for the other women. And some of the women will turn the guy down and be like, I don't even know why I did it. Just something about you. Yeah, we know what it is. We know what it is. Listen, shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're not a hater, go ahead and smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? If you are a hater, go ahead and watch the video all the way through so I can get those watch time hours. It's all appreciated. So when you're out here doing what you got to do, looking good, working out, getting close to the Most High, meditating, you know what I'm saying, working, making your money, working your businesses, it really bothers women when you don't, how do I say this? I'm not gonna say shuck and jive, man, but when you don't really fall into place, when you don't, do as the media and social media have been influencing you to do, which is take a more feminine role while these women emasculate you with their masculine energy. You know what I mean? Corruption and weird behavior. Absolutely, man. But it's not as bad overseas because, again, women over there are not given a bunch of these equal opportunity higher positions and then accumulating wealth and then thinking they're better than other men. No, they have to actually work, and they know that men are valued and needed, and they treat you as such. But here in the States, hey, women can, make it on their own, do all these different things, get all this different assistance. You know what I'm saying? Usurp wealth from their husbands that fall for the so-called American dream. I mean, there's all kind of different ways, man, to get money. Again, the equal opportunity hire. You're knocking out two birds with one stone with that. A minority of a woman, and you know what I'm saying, especially if it's like a black woman or something like that. So I'm just bringing up stuff, and then they get the cush jobs. Talk about they're working so hard when back breaking jobs out there like construction where the suicide rate is super high. These men are just getting no recognition, and you don't hardly see any women out there because they're not going to do that. It's just a lot going on right now, and they see that you're the kind of man that gets it done. And when you start putting out boundaries, there's a problem because they don't even look at 80% of men, or what I'm saying, 75% to 80. Hell, sometimes 85% they'll look at. And when you're an attractive man on top of your stuff and you start getting pushback from women, that just means that you're the kind of man that they want but don't qualify for. And when they don't qualify, they will self-sabotage. Listen, it's one of the things they love to do if they don't think that you're going. So women will orbit you in the hopes that you notice, or orbit you to pay attention to see if you're the kind of guy that's worth their time, or orbit you to study you because they like your archetype. But if you don't approach them, they will psychobabble their way into justifying the fact that they never approached you. I see it all the time. Therapists online doing it. I see narc awareness coaches doing it. Just all kind of different groups and niches of women that are bashing women that would approach men. And I've always seen women that approach men end up with the man they want in long-term relationships. But just like they come up with that term pick me, they got to find a way to gaslight women that are strong enough to actually approach the men that they've been eyeballing for a while. Because apparently the man maybe didn't catch their weird ass eyeball, half a smile, throw hair over the ear, face body towards him, sign language. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that guy is looking for actual verbal language, human language, English language, right? Just a hi, how are you, or something, or a smile and a smile. It's not hard, but there are women out here that will approach you. They get shamed a lot or whatever, but most women, not the ones that approach you so much, but most women assume when you have your life together, you're looking good, you're smelling good, you know what I'm saying? You're dressing nice, you're speaking nice. They assume that you're some kind of F boy. They really do. And it's not really an assumption in the sense of a bad thing because women love F boys. They do. They get with them all the time. But when they consider you an F boy and you're not the kind of F boy that's going to approach them, oh man, oh, now you sassy. You know what I'm saying? They got to fame your character in some type of way because you can't be fine and looking good and having everything going on. You know what I'm saying? Being the F boy that they want, but you're not going to take the coochie that's been orbiting around you. You got better things to do. There got to be something wrong with you. No, nothing wrong with me. I just have standards. And I'm not in a hurry to get to something that might lead in a dangerous situation, man. I mean, the STD rates, man, in these cities are going up. Um, Women are looking for meal tickets and tether baby retirement plans. And I mean, you got to just be careful out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Times are rough. And that's as men, we're trying to think about, oh, man, on my face. Us as men, we're out here thinking about, trying to get ourselves together. I don't like touching my face, y'all. So a bug landed right on my face. And while you're trying to, think about retirement, working at a job and getting your benefits and making sure that you're healthy enough to get to there, or military and making your way through, or starting a business, whatever the case may be, their retirement plan is your ass. And you're talking too smart right now, and it's bothering them. So now you're an F boy, you know what I'm saying? And you're talking too much. So you're just straight up sassy. You know what I mean? And if you think about a woman, back in the day, that's what men used to say to women. She start talking too much, and we'd be like, man, the sassy woman on her. Now you have it's a straight up attempt at insulting us. It's just that we don't care anymore. Just because we don't care anymore doesn't mean that and these women are picking up the term, younger women are picking it up. They're just running with it because it's all an attempt to piss you off, to try to get under your skin because you're leaving, you're exploring different options, and a lot of us are just walking away and not dealing with no one, period. We're hitting the gym, we're looking good, we're getting online, we're being innovative. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys think it's not a big deal to be working out, getting online. No, women love it, man. The summer's coming up. You got these goofies out here talking about hot girl summer approaching. What you gonna hot girl? None of the dudes out here want you. What are you gonna hot girl? Your home girl? Well, that's the regular summer for you, right? I'll be doing it anyway. I don't even want to hear it. You know what I mean? So listen, I think their options with Pookie's drying up too because they're bashing us at a high level right now. They want you to. Are you gonna tell me that ain't oppression? They supposed to be able to say the most. Watch those crazy shows like the balloon popping show. They want to be able to say the most messed up stuff to you, and you ain't supposed to say nothing back to them. What? You can't speak like you want to speak to these females. They're supposed to be, able to, you just asked and and you can't say nothing back to that. What about mutual respect? What about showing that man the respect of him, not as him being a man, but a human being that you don't even know like that? Nah, man. Listen, when you are on top of your game and you got it together, instead of being celebrated in this country, you're vilified. You know what I mean? They'll try to make you out to be a bad guy one way or another while simultaneously wet dreaming over you, thinking about you, can't get enough. I'm telling you, man. What time are we working with here? Still got a few minutes left. I'm cooking. I'm cooking, y'all. Smash that like button if you're not a hater. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I got a couple non-haters in here. You guys, before I go, I hate to put it like this, but now more than ever, I need for you to smash that like button. Your boy is starting to take off, so it's not so much of an embarrassment for other content creators to come over here and eat off my plate. They can kind of even talk to each other a little bit about it. Do you think that they're coming over here and eating off my plate and watching the videos to the end if they're not hitting a like button? No, sir. No, ma'am, they're not. I need my actual soul tribe, the ones of y'all that come over here and kick it with me, just to, talk junk, chop it up in the comment section like family do, to come through on the replay or whatever and smash that like button like you never did before. I love everybody, but I'm not a fool. I know if content creators don't want to hit the like button, they're probably not watching my video all the way through, probably waiting and fast forwarding and all this. Please, I'm asking my true supporters, it's time for y'all to step up. We have to, whatever it's called, to the top, okay? Float to the top, right? We're evolving. And I want to get past the place of part of my tribe or subscribers or people that watch my content just being content creators that don't have any idea how to create from the ethers and trying to mess up, well, not trying to, but inadvertently messing up my whole algorithm with their messiness. So my actual soul tribe, right? The ones that resonate with me, watch my videos even when I'm off, not making any sense or whatever it is, glad to contribute. I need for y'all to come through. I'm telling y'all straight up. I have a lot of content creators watching me, and I don't think they're supporting me the proper kind of way. God will take care of them, but I need for you guys to come through for your boy. Okay? I get out here, I drop content whenever I get a download, and I get it. It's easy money to come over here and watch me, judge me, or take my words out my mouth. But you're not contributing if you're not hitting the like button, you're not sharing it, you're not dropping any comments from your fake accounts, and you're not watching the videos all the way through. I got like 9 and 7 people in here, probably more than that, and only 2 likes. Obviously haters. If you're coming in from the shorts feed, all you gotta do is tap the top 3 buttons in the top right, drop down menu up here, and then hit the like button from there. Listen, I'm going to keep bringing this up throughout different videos because I want to ascend beyond these groups of content creators that aren't doing nothing for me at all, right? So the only way for me to ascend is bring it up, and you guys can help me ascend, and we'll reach a wider audience, and I won't have people somewhat slowing down my progress because they're coming over here just to take words out of my mouth. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the actual soul tribe that supports me the right kind of way. And I will be back on here possibly a little bit later, if not later on in the AM. We're back at it. We're doing what we do. I appreciate y'all. I'm your brother, and I'm out.